Here I had covered all the things, right? Whatever in the slide. Okay, so we will go next. And so yesterday what we covered? We covered major things about Kafka that is here. And let me go through that event. Such Kafka topic, introduction, this one. So Kafka cluster, topic, partition, producer, consumer, and zookeeper. Just I will repeat once before moving to practical session. Okay. So here, Kafka cluster. That's a group of brokers, right? We are having brokers, and brokers are managing the data where your topics data means topics are there, topics are getting the data from the producer, and all the data, metadata, it's for the high availability, it's a replica, everything is getting maintained over the brokers. So group of brokers are Kafka cluster. Here you can say group of brokers. If you see here, a cluster contains multiple Kafka brokers, and Kafka brokers stores data and serve client. This is the place where everything is happening, keep on happening, and it's taking care for all the things. And then it is having different topics, which is including all the things to maintain it, the complete flow, where you are having topic and it partitions are inside the topic. Then you have producer and consumer. So let's say you are having topic, then inside topic you have partitions, and then you have producer, you have consumer, you have zookeeper. And again, I had said that in next version means whatever is the latest version of the Kafka, their zookeeper has been replaced with the craft. So it is not having the dependency now over the zookeeper for taking care of each and everything. It's getting take care by its own implementation craft only. So we are having brokers, group of brokers are coming as a Kafka cluster finally, and then topic is there. Topic is the place where your data is getting stored, and that data is getting distributed among the number of partitions. That can be partition can be one also. You can have 2, 3, 4, 5. So what are the numbers? Accordingly, data will be getting distributed. When data is getting distributed, Kafka topic always try to distribute in equal volume, but it can't be always true. It can be something here and there. Okay. And for each of the partition, there will be the offsets. Offset is nothing but indexing. And according to the offsets, data will be stored and Kafka will be reading the data using offset only. Kafka will be saving the data using offset only. Kafka will be good to track that, okay, this many records you have already read and this many record you are left to read. So accordingly, this will be managing uh, what to read and what has already read, and it will be saving the offsets in the sense that offset it will not repeat again for the same group id. Okay, group id, let's say you are reading for group id abc. So for that abc, whatever you have read, it will be uh, saving the offsets. But if you are starting for xyz group id xyz, then it will understand that, okay, this is the new user, new person. Then for that new consumer, new person, this is going to provide the data from the beginning, since the beginning, because there is no saved offsets for that. So that will be completely over the group ID. So with the group ID only, let's say you are having a data and the same data, multiple teams are reading for the different purposes. So if offsets will be getting saved for one, then that will be blocking to others. So that's why everyone can have the different group ID, and for each of the group ID, offset management will be happening by Kafka. That's completely Kafka management. Kafka is implemented in a way that it is taking care automatically But if you want, you can also take care on your own. You can have your own implementation, own function, and own way that how you will be handling the offset management. Either you want to roll back, or if any data is not found, then you want to fill the job, because Kafka will not be filling the job. As I had said, Kafka is having retention period, so that retention period can be up to you can set up either milliseconds also, or you can set up to week, months, year, and all. So if any data is over because of retention period, if data has been dropped from the Kafka topic and you have not handled the offset saving management, then Kafka will not care about that. If data is deleted because of retention period and you are trying to read, then if data is available, then it will be giving the data. If data has been deleted, then it will be giving zero records. Or if any new record has been available in the Kafka, then it will be providing you the new available record, but it will not say that which data has been deleted, which you were left to read. You have not already read, but data has been deleted. Kafka will not notify you until unless you handle that. So if you want to make sure that if any data is getting deleted because of retention period or maybe because of something else, some other issue, then I should be getting notified. Then you have to have your own implementation. You can write your own function that okay, last time I read from offset number 1 to 10. So next time I should read offset number 11 and afterwards. If offset number 11 is not present, it is missing, that means that data has been deleted or maybe something is wrong in the backend. I should check it. So let's stop the processing, fail my job, and debug that. Debugging, that means that is your task. You are going to debug, you are going to find out the region, and then according to your work, according to your job, you will be taking the next step. Then you are having producer. Producer means whichever is putting the data, pushing the data to Kafka topic. So you can have multiple sources, and these sources are pushing the data to Kafka topic. Again, if you are completely dependent towards the Kafka, then Kafka will take care how it is managing the data between the uh, if you are having single topic, or you can have multiple topics for the same data also. This is up to you. So let's say one topic only. So if data is getting the data from different sources, then how that data is getting stored into the topic and how many number of partitions are there, then how data is getting distributed amongst all the partitions. And if you want your own logic again in the producer side, that okay, uh, data should be getting distributed based upon this logic, this hashing or indexing or something else, then you can. Otherwise, this will be using its own hashing model, indexing model from the backend. From consumer side, for consumer means whoever is trying to read the data. That means simply you have producer which is producing the data, then you have topic where data is getting stored, and inside topic you will be having partitions. Data is distributed among the partitions with the offsets. Offsets means indexing. Then finally, you are the consumer who is reading the data from the Kafka topic. Okay. Whenever you are reading the data, then Kafka will be saving the offsets, whatever you already read. So you can read using group ID. So it will make sure that whatever you have read and whatever you have to read, this will be saved for the particular group ID only. So there can be multiple group ID for same consumer. So multiple people can read, multiple team can read without dependency upon anyone. Then you have zookeeper. Zookeeper is nothing but you are not going to do any code or anything else for the zookeeper. This is just a kind of manager, you can say, application manager, or who is the owner, who is taking care of each and everything, like company owner, no company owner kind means the similar position. You can assume, just you can relate with the real life, that someone is there like CEO and all, they're just taking care that each and everything is going fine. Fine. If not, then what I can do better. Like that zookeeper is there. That is keep on monitoring all the services that all good. If not good, then what to do? Like like for high availability, let's say I push a data to the Kafka topic, and that is over the broker, one of the broker, and another copy is to the another broker. Uh, where the main copy was there and it was getting processed. In between something happened, something wrong happened because of network or maybe because of some issue, and that is down now. Down means my processing will get stuck. It can't be uh, processed further. Then zookeeper will get the detail. Okay, this is down and this is having the main copy which was getting processed. So for high availability, it is having another copy as well. So another copy is with another zookeeper, another broker. Then zookeeper is responsible for electing the leader. Means who is the leader, who is the follower. So pre- uh, at the very first point, where is the main copy, that is the leader. So it will be electing the second copy wherever the second copy is available for the data over the broker. Now zookeeper elected that as a leader. So processing will keep on starting with that copy, and where was the main copy, that is no longer leader because that is down. If that is coming up also after some time, then still that will not be the leader until unless second one will having any challenges, any issue or any failure or anything, because that is already in process, that is doing good. So that will be the leader until unless that is in healthy condition. So that I simply tried to give you in a high level overview, so you can have in your mind, you can understand that about the Kafka cluster group of brokers is finally as a Kafka cluster. Then you are having the topic which is getting maintained with the brokers, which is maintaining the data, metadata for the high availability data is distributed between the number of brokers. If you are having two, or if you are let's say 10 brokers, 20 brokers, just kind of nodes, different machines, nodes and all. You can relate that with the Hadoop, with the Spark and all. So your all the data is distributed among the brokers, where you can read using the group ID. And then you are having the producer, consumer, zookeeper, who is maintaining for the entire architecture that all good. If anything is down, then it is going to take care to make sure that your high availability and all is going good. Because main thing is that why we are working in the distributed model, that it should be faster, main thing. Then it should be having high availability, that is making sure that we are not losing anything and all. So that all things had to take care, and these are the main things which is going around, and the total Kafka is moving around these topics only majorly. Okay, so far if I say as a developer point, if we are good with this, then we are good, at least because we are not admin. So if you are going through the admin side and all, then they know in a they're having deep knowledge about each and every topic, because they are for the configuration, how that is configured, how that is happening. If something is down, something is failed, then what they are doing. But we are just using the services. We are just having one consumer class, we are having producer class, we are having topic. Even we are not responsible for creation of topic also. Team is there, they can create the topic, or if as a developer, most of the time we will be having the access, because we can create the topic on your own. So we can, but let's say some changes are required to do the topic. Let's say I have created the topic and that topic is having some 1 week retention period. Now I want to have 3 month from 1 week. Then if I am having the access, I can do. Otherwise I can reach out to support team, admin team, they can help to change the configurations and all. So for the developer point, these are good. I hope everyone is having a uh, clear picture about it. If no, then please let me know. All good? Okay. I believe that all good because no one is talking. Fine then. Then let's start with new. Here I have captured all the details for Kafka installation. Okay. You can take any version. Here I have for this POC, I have taken this version. I have downloaded it. Okay, this is Kafka 2 only. This is Kafka 2.13 and then 3.2.1. You can take the latest version. Then you have to first download this. Then, but while downloading, you make sure that that is compatible with your Hadoop and Spark, because you are going to work with the Spark. If you are not working with the Spark, simply with any other language, you are just trying to read and write from somewhere, then that is good. There is no dependency with the versions and all. But if you are working with PySpark, because here majorly we are going to work with PySpark only, then it should be compatible. Okay. So here you have to first download this and then you have to extract the folder. So what I will do, I will follow the same model here. Okay. And then you have to do this. So you are just doing this, then you have to extract, and then once extract is done, then we need to edit Kafka server and zookeeper as per given. Here I have given all the things what you have to edit. And once you are done, then we have to go for the zookeeper properties. That is also there. We have to start that, and then we have to start the Kafka. This console consumer and console producer we are having. Okay, so consumer is for consuming the data and producer is for producing the data. So all this script is already available. Whenever you are extracting the folder, you are just going to use that. You are not going to have any scripting for this. That how it will be running. You have to just do that, and then you are good to uh, read and write the data. So let's do this. And I will be just give me 1 minute. So here inside the training folder, I have some download. Here you can see I have downloaded two versions, 3.2.1 and 3.9.0. So what I had showed you here for the version 2.3, 3.2.1. So we'll continue with that only. Here let me come and here I have a Kafka topic. I will just drop it. Or I will not drop it. I will simply let me delete this both. I have nothing now. Now let me take it. Okay, let me just extract it here itself. Okay, so this is extracted. Now, what is the instruction here? Create a folder, Kafka. I will just follow. Here, I will go to the and I will create a Kafka. I am not working with C. Okay, in the document I have mentioned, you can take anything. I will take Kafka. And then I will be copying whatever I extracted already. So here you can see, uh, extract this folder and copy this folder to the newly created C and Kafka. So here if you go to C and Kafka, I have just copied all the things. So let me copy. We'll go to training and here's Kafka and this one, and let me copy all this. So I will do just copy and cut. I do not want to keep it. Then inside Kafka, I will simply paste this. This is there. This is done. Now come down. We have copied. Then next step is we need to edit Kafka server and zookeeper properties as per our local Kafka path. Okay, inside Kafka bin folder, we can see Windows, which is to run for Windows machine. We are having, you can have Mac, you can have Windows, right? So accordingly, you can go through that. So let's go to Kafka and bin folder. Here again, Kafka and bin. So here, if you see, you are having Windows. So this is for Windows, and here you have SH file that you can use. Okay, so we are working for Windows only. So let's go here. And inside Windows, you can see all the properties files are there. You can see here distributed, plugin path, standalone. Then you can see here Kafka cluster, Kafka configs, consumer, producer, consumer group. Then here, if you see Kafka delete records, dump logs, latency, feature, even get offset, and then for log directory, each and everything. Then here you can see like zookeeper server start, zookeeper server stop. So all the scripts are there, and using that we are going to work. So what is the next we have to do? It is saying that just uh, take that we need to edit Kafka server and zookeeper properties file. So take it Kafka config and server.properties. Okay. And then what we have to do, you have server.properties, then this is what you have to make the changes. And once you come down, then uh, you have zookeeper properties that's you have to set up. And inside that, this is what you have to do in the edit. And then once that is done, then you are good to start the services. Then let's go ahead with this. First, we will go with this one. Kafka config Kafka config server.properties. So here Kafka, and inside Kafka we have config. So inside, okay, just let me validate one thing. I just want to check. Okay, so inside Kafka bin folder we have for the Windows, and now we are going for the server properties. Okay. So here if you see we have craft. Here you can see, right? We were talking about the replacement of the zookeeper. This is what. And then let's come to consumer. This one. Just let me check one thing. Here we are having one server.properties. We are going to and one zookeeper.properties. Two things we are going to change. Server.properties, and one we will do for zookeeper.properties. So let me open that as well. Zookeeper.properties. Two files are open. Now coming to server. What was there in the server? in server.properties, we have to just log.dir. This is going with the temporary location by default. You can set up as per your own path. So here it is, let me copy this. I will just go to this and log.dir. This is the path. So I will comment out the first one, and I want my logs to be here. So I am working with D, right? So inside the Kafka and then Kafka logs. That's it. I will just save it. So if you see, I had only created the Kafka folder and I do not have any Kafka log. I can just verify that video. If you see, this is my Kafka folder. Inside Kafka folder, I don't have any Kafka log, but I am giving this location only D and Kafka. Now for Zookeeper. For Zookeeper, this is the setup. I will just copy this. This is for data dir. So let's go here and I will go to this one and data dir. So I will just comment this and then take this. Here I will replace the path. I will take it D and then Kafka, then Zookeeper data. That's it. So let me save it. And this is this one. Okay, so server.properties is also edited as per document, and this Zookeeper property is also edited, and I just saved it. My file, my changes are saved. Here you can say another properties are also given like client port number and max client and admin enable service. Here if you go to the server, you can see multiple things like number of network threads, number IO threads, socket, then number of partitions, number of recovery threads, offset topic replication factor by default it is 1, then transaction state log replication factor equal to 1, then log mean number is 1. Then accordingly you are having multiple setups. You can go through this. You can see log retention hours. This is one 68. Then log retention check interval in millisecond. This is this much. Then Zookeeper connect. This is going to connect with this local host. This is the address. Then Zookeeper connection timeout. So all the setups are there. If you want any changes in between, you can come to the server properties, or not only server properties. If you see this folder, you have multiples in the config. So here as we had to edit that path for the server and Zookeeper, so we did that. But you are having multiple files, you can check out all the things and you can see where what kind of configs are there, and if you want any particular changes, of course you can do that. Okay, so like just for example, I will be opening this and let's see. So this is the consumer. In consumer, what is there? This is only with the bootstrap servers and then group ID. By default, this is the group ID. Okay, test consumer group. If you remember, we were talking about group ID to read the data, means consuming the data. Okay, then we are good with the steps till this point. Now come down and after editing above, run this command to start Zookeeper. That means we are done. We have not to do many more things. Just download, then extract, then copy to a folder, then edit your files. Okay, Zookeeper and server, and then you are done. Simply we can start this service. So after this is the service to start Zookeeper. I will just copy it to Notepad. Add one plus. So this is for Zookeeper. And then, okay, so let me start this only. Here, what is the path? C and Kafka. Okay. Now I have to go to this path. So let me open the command prompt. Now I have to go to the path where my Kafka is. So my Kafka is to the D and Kafka, right? So I will be doing CD, D, and okay. Let me open directly from here. D and Kafka. So CMD. Okay, and here I can run the path. This is this command line. Okay, if you see .bin windows zookeeper server start dot this is the batch file. So this is available to the bin folder. So let's go to the bin windows just to verify once. Bin, then windows, then the file name is, here you can see zookeeper server dot start. And what is our file name here? Zookeeper server dot start. So this is the file. This is the script file we are using for the starting zookeeper. And then config zookeeper property. Zookeeper property just we had edited, right? So this is the parameter this is looking for. So just copy this command and run this. This will be starting the zookeeper. So zookeeper is started. Zookeeper should keep on running. If this is not running, then it will be failing, means simply it will not be working out for you. So it is running already. Now let's move to next. Next is start this Kafka server. So for that, this is the command. Now I will copy this as well and will open a command prompt window for this as well. So let me open that with the Kafka and let's do CMD. And then I will be, this is multi-lines. No, let me do this. Okay, I had copied 2 lines. So this is the thing I want to copy. So yeah, this command is having this Kafka server start batch file. Okay, and then from config we are taking server properties. Let's paste this here, and this also should be running now. So this is also started. So we started zookeeper and then this Kafka server. Then we started this Kafka server. And then next, what is the next? Our services are running now and we are good. Coming to next. And then we have, okay. Now our both the services are running, which is mandatory to run. It should keep on running. And now we need to open 2 different command prompt. One is for producer and one is for consumer to produce and consume the message. For that, you can go to Kafka bin windows and you can verify your Kafka console consumer.sh and Kafka console producer.sh. So let's go there. There is bin and windows and Kafka console consumer and producer. So let me open this. Okay, this is batch file. Edit in Notepad. Okay, if you see this is there, and accordingly you are having producer as well. Okay, so this is for producer. So we are not going to do anything. Just I verified that. So Kafka console consumer and Kafka console producer. Here you can see Kafka console consumer and Kafka console producer. You are having 2 files. Now, okay, here by mistake I have given .sh, but we are going to work with this batch file inside Windows. But that's okay. You can take care of it. Okay, and then let's come down. So we already know that we had that. Then we can. Okay, so before consuming and producing, what we need? What we need first? We need topic, right? Because where you will produce the data and from where you will consume the data, there should be a place where you are going to push the data. So that should be topic. So before going to the consumer and producer, first create the topic. So let me create this topic. Here, create the topic. See Kafka. This is my topic batch. This is the script which is helping you to create the topic. Then hyphen hyphen create. Then topic hyphen hyphen topic. Then this is your topic name. It can be anything. Okay. So let's say test Kafka 1. Then bootstrap server, or let it be same name so I can copy all the syntax as it is. So this is test Kafka topic 1, then bootstrap server, and then this is the server. We had seen this detail in our zookeeper file localhost 9092. If you come here inside zookeeper, uh, this is server properties. Okay, here it is having okay, here it is coming with default one 2181. That's okay. So 9092, this is coming with default, and then I am taking this one. This is the one, and then create. So okay, so here I am not giving anything in the parameter, just to create topic name, and then this is the bootstrap server where it is running, my services are running, and I am talking about this bootstrap. Okay, where zookeeper is started, right? This is with the local host. And if I want to give some config like replica and retention period and um, partitions, then we can give that like this. If you see this command, Kafka win windows, then this is the topic batch file, then create topic name. This is just hyphen 2. Then this is your bootstrap server. Then replication factor you can give. Then you can say what is the number of partition you want. Again, you can give the retention period. Multiple configurations are there. You can provide that just with the command line. So I will just create it, but before create, I will try to just to test this as well. This one, just I want to test it. So let me copy this 2181. Here I will say Kafka new topic. Now let me run this. No, this is wrong. I have to take this path as D because we are working with D here also. We will be taking D, and this one also I will be taking D. Okay, then let's do this. I have to start one more for the command prompt, okay? Because that services are running and you don't want to interrupt that. Command prompt. So D Kafka bin. Let's run this. Create a topic one. Then I will simply run the another one. This is just for testing the host, local host. And then let's see if this works. Yeah, I guess some is no worries. I will copy the next one. And here I will just cancel it. What happened? This got hanged or what? Okay. Yes, this is taking lots of time. Okay, we'll create the next one with the replication factor and partition. So as of now, we have two topics created. One topic is Kafka test Kafka topic 1, and here this is test Kafka topic 2. In test Kafka topic 1, we did not give any configuration, just topic name. And in test topic 2, we try to give a replication factor and partition equal to 4. Now our topic is ready. Now we can do the consuming and producing. So for consumer, I will be using the same. For producer, I will be using the same. For consumer, let's have one more windows open. So let's assume that this is going to be have as a consumer, and then I will be opening one more for producer. Okay, so this is for producer. Now let's come here. We are done with the topic. Then we can produce the message. So let's say I want to produce the message to this topic, Kafka topic 2. We created with the 4 partitions. Here, this is the command. Okay, Kafka console producer, then broker list localhost, then your topic name. So that means you want to run this producer batch file console producer. Then this is your broker list and this is your topic name. This script is available with Kafka, Bean, and Windows. So let me copy the whole path and let me paste it here first. And here we'll do D. And I will take this. Now let me run this. I just simply run it. And what is there? D Kafka Bean Windows. Okay, let me. Okay, I am inside C. That's why. So let me open that one. Side C, then Windows, Bin, then Windows. Let me open one CMD here. Sorry, I did wrong. CMD, right. Okay, so I am here directly. Now I will be copying. I will copy from this. And then this is for producer. Okay, so this is done. Now this is ready to produce the data. Okay, because I have run this. So let's minimize this. And again, I will be opening one more command prompt for consumer and CMD. Here this is for consumer and I will run the next. That is here. This is for producer and now this is for consumer. Let me copy this. So for consumer, here, let me remove this path, C and all. Then this is for console consumer. This script is going to be run for consumer. And then this is my topic name where I want, means from this topic I want to consume. This is my bootstrap server. This is from beginning, means since the beginning, whatever data is from starting, I want to read from there. Let me run this. This is for consumer. What happens? Okay. So now let me minimize this as well. and we had one producer. This is the producer, okay, and this is the consumer. We have two windows open, and now go to the next. What is next? I have some data to produce. Just I will do the copy paste, and this is my producer. This is my consumer. Here in the producer one, let me paste that. Enter. What you see? In producer, I produce the message, right? But in consumer, you can see the data immediately, right? This is consuming the data. I have given from beginning. So from beginning means it just took the data. Now again, I will be changing the name. Then let's say this is Sam and age is something 28 and gender male, same. Again, you can see here, let's say I am saying some name Priya, age 30 and gender female. So you can see the data. So this will be keep on producing the data. So you, as soon as data is getting produced, data is getting consumed by the consumer. Okay. So this is something else. Let's say 27 and gender again I will be coming with male. Okay. So like that you can keep on producing the data and your consumer will be continuously keep on consuming whatever data is getting produced. Are you good with this? Or any confusion and if you follow the document, you can see that I have not did anything. Simply I have followed the document. Whatever I had mentioned, I have copied and did it. So your Kafka setup is done. In the real time, if you are working, if we are not caring about Kafka installation and Zookeeper start and server start and all, we are just going to produce and consume the data. That is our task. But here, as we are doing it on our own for the learning, we have to do a POC, small POC and all. So that's why we are doing all the setups. But in real time, that's not our responsibility that Zookeeper is running or not. If not running, then we will not start. We will just inform and the admin team or who is the responsible team for that particularly, they are going to take care of that. Are you good with this? Or anyone has any question, anything?
Yeah, good.
Okay, what about you, Chandan? Chandan,
I'm
Om
good.
Prakash. Okay,
Yeah, I am good.
okay. Then I believe that for Naresh and Suleiman also it's good. If not, then please
Yeah,
let me know.
yeah, fine.
Okay, then. Next, come to the document again. We are good with producing and consuming the data. Here I have captured the snap as well for your better understanding. Then let's assume that finally you are done. Once you are done, then you can stop the zookeeper. Okay. So if you want to stop the zookeeper, you can have this script run. Zookeeper is server stop dot bat and then zookeeper properties. So this will be helping you to stop the zookeeper and once your zookeeper is stopped, then your all the services, all the data, whatever you are going on, means whatever you are keep on doing, that will also having the interruption. So make sure that you are not going to work with it longer. Otherwise, you will be blocked simply. You can stop Kafka server as well with this command Kafka server dot stop bat and then config server properties. Then you can read the Kafka message from console with this command as well. Here I have given, okay, this is just as a repetition, I guess. Kafka topic name from beginning and then list all the topics. If you want to simply see how many topics are present, okay, then let me copy this command and let me copy this complete line. list all the topics. Okay, and from Windows I have to take this. So let me open one command prompt here, cmd, and then paste it. What I'm giving, Kafka topic dot patch file, then hyphen list, then bootstrap server. So with this server, what topics are created? You can see we are having two topics, 1 and 2. Then describe a specific topic. If we want to describe, then it will be giving you the partition, leader, replica, and list of in-sync replica. So let's copy this. And let me make it single line, otherwise again it will ask that I am giving multi lines. Okay, and then let me copy this one. And here Kafka topic dot bat, then describe, then topic name or which topic I want to check, then bootstrap server, and this is the local host. This will be giving all the details. If you see here, this is the topic name, this is the partition 0, 1, 2, 3. We have given 4 partition, right? So our partition is started from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. Our offsets also start from 0 only. Leader 0 and all the things. So whatever by default configurations are, it will be giving. So here it is saying topic, this is the topic name, this is the topic ID, this is the partition count for replication factor 1, and then config. For all the configs you are getting the details. Now coming to next. Here you can see check the partition assignment, whatever you want. You can run all these commands. Then consumer group information, if you want to have that what is the consumer group this is running. So let's run this. And then this is running with console consumer 54031. Okay, and then describe the specific consumer group to see the offsets for each partition. Okay, as of now we do not have the data, but let's assume that we have the data, then we can. Okay, we have already pushed the data, right? So let's check that. And describe group name. Okay, as of now we have not produced with the group name. So if you are having any, then we can provide the group name here. Okay, and then let me run this one. So this is for view partitions offsets. Let me run this. Okay, this is multi-line again. So let me copy this first here. And let me create a single line and then take this. Here Kafka run class, then Kafka tools, get offset cell, then docker, then topic name, then time -1. Okay. Could not find our main local. Okay, caused by class not found. Something is wrong. But no issue. Okay, so here if you see, I have given get the latest offset with -1 and -2 means get the earliest offset. It should run, but why it is not running? Kafka tools get offset cell. It should be available with this. Is it something that it is not available? I have given the same path. Kafka win Windows and Kafka run class dot bat Kafka tool. Okay, maybe we can debug that later. If you see the document, it was working fine, so it should work fine. And this is just for monitoring and all that how it is going on. And then you have list all the brokers, how many brokers you have, you can do the list out and all. Finally, once we are done, so you are having multiple command line tools and all. Here you can see when I have tried to summarize that. Here, if you want to describe something, let's say you want to see the topic, partition, leader, or whatever replica, you are going with the command line. But what if you do not want to go with the command line? Then we have one Kafka Explorer. Okay, using that you can explore it in a more better way. So I have already installed that, but I will just show you. Here I will come to this one and then training and then offset explorer. This is the one I have downloaded and I have installed it. Okay, so I will go here offset. I think I have uninstalled that or what. Okay, it is offset explorer 3.0. Okay, so you just give me 1 minute and I will be back. Okay, so here we were discussing about this offset explorer. Okay, I have already installed it, so I will go through that. Offset explorer. And agree. So here I have already, I will just delete that, delete connection. And then again, delete connection. It is done. It is completely blank now. Now I will come to this.
Are you sharing your screen?
Okay, I have not shared. Let me reshare. You are good to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I was talking about this offset explorer, which you can download. Okay, and once you have downloaded, then you can set up your set up this with your connection, and then you will be good to explore your topic, data, and everything. So here I have already installed in my system, and as I was showing, this is the uh, application this you can download. Okay, this is the, you can see type is application, you can download and you can install, and then same here I have downloaded. Here let's go with the agree. I will cancel it out, and I have already opened here. Now I have to make a connection. So I will go with the add new connection. Okay. And with add new connection, I have to give the cluster name, bootstrap server, Kafka cluster version. So here, what is the thing I have to provide? Here, if you see, I have to give this any cluster name. You can give anything. Then localhost detail, and then again localhost, and then this is your port 2181. If you remember here, we had 2181, this one, right? And this is our bootstraps server details. So this is what I will copy and will go here, and I will take any name, let's say Kafka learning, and then bootstrap server, and then this is cluster version. This is by default in select, so let it be. Enable zookeeper access, and I will give host. So host also I can give the same, but just I will verify for this with the screenshot if that is same or not. Yeah, this is same. Now we are done. So let me test this. Okay, connection successful. Here I can click, and this is, you can see green now, right? Then you can see your broker, topic, and consumer. So this is my broker. This is my topic. Topic 1, topic 2, just we had created, right? And this is the consumer. So we have not anything because we are just in the initial phase. Now, here with the CMD, with the commands, we were creating the topics and we were checking all the details. So here you can go with the click paste, whatever you want to do, you can. And here with the topic, let's say I want to create one more topic. I can click here and simply I can say create topic. So let's say I want to create a topic with the test one. Then partition count 1, and let's say I'm saying partition count 8. Replica count, let it be 1 only because we are working with the single machine, single broker, and then make it 8. Topic created successfully. So here you can see test 1 is created. Like that, if you are working with the command line, that is fine. Here also you can do anything is okay, whatever is available to you. Now we had pushed the data to Kafka topic 2 and not to Kafka topic 1. Okay, now let's follow the document. Now test the connection and we are done with the connection. And then we can explore this. And finally, let's verify the data. So when you will be verifying the data, that will be not in the string by default, but let's check that. So let's come here and you can let me explore this. So partitions are 4. Here just I had created topic test 1, right? So here we created with 8. So you can see 0 to 7 and this one was 4, 0 to 3. Now come to partition 1 and here you can see property data replica. So I want to go with this properties, this one, then data. There is no data. Come to partition 1. It is also having no. We had just to push the data, right? Okay, all the data is available with a partition 2. Here, as of now, we have pushed the simple data. We did not care about key and also timestamp by default captured. Whenever we are doing, it will be capturing the timestamp. This is the value we had pushed key. We should give the key because key can be work as a primary key for you. Means unique key if you want to read something specific or you want to have some anything logical. Logical things you want to apply or you want to have some range or you want to search with a specific key and all, then this is going to be helpful. So we should be having key as a good practice. So then you will be having the key and the value. As of now we have pushed only value because simply we try to push the data in the publisher, right? We publish that. Offset, if you see here, you are having 0, 1, 2, and 3. These are the offsets by default. This offset and timestamp we did not push. By default, automatically this has been captured. In partition 3, there is nothing again because whatever we pushed, all the data is shared itself. I will try to push the data again, some more data. So just maybe the data will be duplicated. Okay. I am not caring about duplicate, but you please take care. Don't push duplicate data. Okay, now let me check here. Why all the data is coming to this one only? It should not be, but somehow. Okay, I was expecting that some data is going to some different partition, but by default all the data it is taking their edge. That's why we can have our own implementation as well, because always it will not be working as per your own thought that whatever you are thinking this is going to work in the same way. No, it can't be. Let me post that with this one test 1. I will just check it what is happening, why this is not taking. So I will just cancel that and will take it test 1. Okay, and then I will simply paste some name. Then let's verify that. Offset 1, partition 6. All data is coming to partition 6 only. Something is going wrong. Okay. But anyway, don't focus over here. We can see that later. And again, that is the default setting with the Kafka. This is taking care how Kafka want to. If you want your own, always you are good to have your own implementation, your logic, your codings and all. Now let's read this data. If as of now it is not readable, right? So here you can go to the partition, then config, and here, okay, let me read the previous one only. This is the Kafka topic. Here with this, I will be, okay, this is for delete. So let's come to properties. Here by default, this is byte array. Okay, I have to do for this byte array. That's why we are not good to read that key and value both. As of now, we do not have key. We have not pushed the key, but this is coming with because we will be having the content with both key and value both. So for key also, as of now, our key is blank, but I am taking string. For value also, we are looking for a string. Then update it. And here here there is no count as of now. Let's refresh. We are having 18 count. Okay. So whatever count in the topic, you can get it. Now we are done. Then go to data and let's refresh it. Now the data is readable, right? Whatever we pushed, we are good to see the data. So now this is in the string. Simply we are good to access with the string. Previously it was with byte array. Fine. So we are good to have the data here. I believe that you are good till now. Or any issue? This is just a tool to explore the data. Otherwise, same thing you can do with your command line as well. If you are good with the commands, then keep all the commands all together and do whatever you want to do. Means all the exploration or any kind of uh, monitoring and all you want to do, you can do from there as well. Or if you want to monitor from here, then this is good. But this is more user friendly, right? This is good to have any kind of checks and all. Any validation monitoring you want to do, this is more better, I feel, comparing to running the commands and all. All good?
Yes.
Okay. So people have no question, no comment. That
It
means
is just a monitoring tools.
this is just a Kafka tool.
Monitoring tools. No?
You can explore the Kafka, all the how many topics are there, what are the partitions, what is the data, and all. That's it. Even if you want to create topics and all, as I said you can simply create the topics as well. Here you can click and then you can have this one create topic, create folder, refresh. So just a monitoring tool, you can say yes. Okay, now what is the next task? Next is you are done here with the Kafka. Now, if you want to build a data pipeline with Spark, then you can have a source. That source is pushing the data to Kafka topic. That means your producer. And then you can have a target. You can have one application that is consuming the data from the Kafka topic, either in streaming or in batch, right? So what do you have to do for that? You have to write the code. Again, for that, you will be having a producer and a consumer. So let me see if I have mentioned that here as well. Okay, I have not mentioned here. That is okay. Then come to next. So I will go to this code we were working yesterday, right? With the SQL one. Okay, so just I reminded. With the SQL one, I had shared many exercises with you people. Anyone has did a single exercise? Not all, a single exercise. No, that's not good actually. You should do that. Even you could have start. No one is talking about it. Okay, fine. So here, let me create one folder for the Kafka. I will simply, okay, let me go to the source folder itself, and inside source, I will be creating a directory for Kafka. Kafka learning. Okay, and then inside that, I will be creating a class. So let's say read Kafka. Read Kafka. I will write a simple code, okay, but you can modularize it whenever you are trying for it. Don't try to write in a rough way always. So here first I will be going with Spark session. Okay, so let me create one Spark session, because anything if we want to do with the Spark, then Spark session is the entry point. So Spark equal to Spark session dot builder, then dot app name. App name is optional. Let's say Kafka test, then dot get or create. Even if you want, we can have multiple options to have the configs, but we are not looking for that as of now. So what is the issue? Spark equal to Spark session dot builder. Okay, I think I should import it first. So from PySpark dot SQL import Spark session. Spark session. What is the issue? Install package PySpark, is it? It is installed, right? Or I have not worked yet with the Spark. I guess I had work. I had file read and write and narrow transformations, right? So why it is asking for the installation? But let me do it. Maybe I have changed the Python version. As of now, this is 3.11. Maybe that was done for another version. So it is installed. Now we are good. So now I will just simply I will try to read the data. So df equal to spark dot read. If you see here read and read stream, this is only the difference. With read, you will be good to read in data in batch, and with read stream, this will be reading the data in streaming. Means as soon as data is keep on pushing to the producer, or from the producer to the topic, it will be reading the data, keep on running the data. That means your application should keep on running 24/7. So as of now, take read only. Read stream we will take later. And then let me go with dot format. Dot format. So what is the format? Kafka. You can mention it here as Kafka. Then next we can have dot option. And here we have to provide all the details. Kafka and then dot bootstrap dot servers. And what is the bootstrap server? So here we have, right, this one, localhost 9092. So I will just take it. 9092. Then let's come to next and dot option. Then subscribe. what you want to subscribe, which topic. And in the interview, sometimes people ask, okay, have you worked with the Kafka? Then write the sample code to read the data. Then you can write this. What they want to check actually, they simply want to check either you have really worked or not. If you have really worked, then you will be knowing what is the format Kafka, means you want to connect with the Kafka. Then option bootstrap server. If you are mentioning that, means you have understanding what is bootstrap servers. This is about your broker where your server is running, right? Kafka server. Then subscribe. What is the topic name which you want to subscribe? Then starting offsets and all. So simply they want to check either you have real experience or not, and you have proper understanding or not. So simply they may ask, okay, write the simple code for reading the data or writing the data like that. So subscribe, and then which topic you want to subscribe. So we want, what is the topic name? Let me copy. This was the topic name. We had some record. Okay, and then let me copy it here. This is the topic name, and then come down and then dot option. And then we have starting offsets. If you see here, what I had given here from beginning, means from beginning you want to read the data. So like that we can have the setup. Now coming here and dot option, starting offsets. Starting offsets, and then earliest. Earliest, you can say latest as well. Okay, like you can have option latest from beginning and all. So let's say earliest itself. I will simply, okay, it will take the comment, then fine. And then let me take this one here. Dot option. I think this is filling for because of this comment. Okay. Option. No, option is not required now because we are already done. Whatever means we can have multiple options for multiple config setups and all, but as of now we are good with the basics. So basically we need what is the format. So format is Kafka. That means we want to connect with Kafka. And then where is the Kafka, means where I want to connect. So I want to connect with this bootstrap server, and from this bootstrap server, what is the topic I want to read. So this is the topic name. This is the topic name, and then what is the when you want to read the data, then either you want to read the data from the earliest or latest, whatever. So let's say this is there, and then finally dot load. Dot load. Okay. Then let's explore this df dot so. Simply see, I have not given any logic, nothing. Simply I have just tried to read it. Truncate equal to false. Okay, it will fail. You know why it will fail? For this line df dot so, it will fail or not? Simply tell me. Okay, let's see. I was assuming that you will be giving me some answer about its numbers. Here we can have some n equal to, right? Then we can have truncate. Even we can give a single one also. So analysis exception. What is this? Reaching unable to load native group library. And then source captured analysis exception failed to find data source Kafka. Please deploy the application as per the deployment section. Structured streaming we have already, but I believe that it is running fine. So error, this is failed. Okay, this is not running. That's why. So let me cancel this and I will run it again. If this is not running, then I will get the fail error. Okay, now I will run this one more time. Zookeeper, and then I will run the next one as well. First, let it run perfectly. And this is also having issue, so let me run that. Yes. Server.properties. So this is also done. This Zookeeper is also running. Now I will validate from here. If I am good to refresh the connection. Reconnect. Yes. Okay. Now let me go here and I will run this. Again, something is there. Java gateway and please deploy the application. Application is already running. Read Kafka line number 11. Dot load. Something is wrong here. Trace back. Okay. I do not see any error here, but let me verify one more time. I have opened so many. Let me cancel that. This is again not required. And this is also not required. This search for topic creation may not available. Okay, what is may not available? Connection to node. Kafka console producer. This is for producing the data. So if I come here just to check, okay, this is working fine. So if this is working fine, then why this is not working? Let me check here once if I have some program already. Just to check. This is the project. This is again one of the project. I think something went wrong with my system because I am not seeing multiple things here. So let me, this is also not there. This is also not the one. And then recent project. The Spark does not exist. Okay. This is running, then I'm not getting why this is not taking care of it. Let me make it one more time. We are giving Kafka type. This is my Spark session. Then format is Kafka. I am giving a simple code. And then bootstraps Kafka dot bootstrap dot servers localhost, then subscribe, then test. This is the topic name, then starting offsets, then earliest, then load. Let me run it one more time, otherwise I will completely refresh it. Somehow this is failing with Hadoop, right? Yeah. Mhm. Okay, so I will write a code for this and will test and then I will so that, right? So forget about it first. Now let's assume that this is the batch one and then we will be taking the streaming one. But again, I wanted to run this, but this is failing somehow, not getting. And where is the codes? Multiple codes were here. We had already read it. But this is Python learning already we have open. And recent project this was. I think something happened wrong with my laptop. Okay. I need to see where this went. No issue. So simply I will be writing something dummy, then I will debug why after running the service also why this is failing. So let's say this is the df.so and then I am having df equal to df dot select expression. And here, let's say if you are good to read the data, then we have to cast that key and value as a string. Then otherwise we see that by default it was byte array, right? We already seen this in Kafka Explorer. So here I can say cast and then Kafka cast and then take key as string and then cast. Let me take in the as string and then take value as string and then let's take timestamp. We have 3 columns, key value and timestamp, and then we can take that. Or simply we can say this, then we can again show df.show. Before this, for this data integration, we had some hope setup here. This one, right? Let me copy this for maybe that is the reason for this Kafka one. Read Kafka. and I will keep it at very first for setting the Hadoop. Then df dot. So just let me run this once to see. Just need to debug because Kafka is running properly. If Kafka is not running, if that has failed here, then you have to check. But Kafka is running, that means something is with the PySpark itself, whatever. If services are running properly, again I am getting the same, that analysis exception failed to find the Kafka. This is failing for this Kafka source only. Okay, so let's not waste time there. I will debug that offline. And then, so here, let's say this is the batch one. Anyways, I will be making this runnable and will show you in the next one. Okay, but I will just copy it. So let's say this is you are running into batch. Now I am taking one of the example for streaming. So for streaming, what you had to change here, simply read stream, nothing else. Okay, and then Kafka Spark.read stream and then format Kafka. All the things you can give the same. Earliest, let's say either earliest or latest you can have. So let's say I am keeping here latest. And so latest means whatever latest offsets are available, this will be taking. Then load. And here in the select expression, I am giving this that I want to cast that as a string from the byte array. Then dot show will not work. Dot show will be working only for the batch one. Okay. If I want to get it, means I want to stream the data in my console or maybe to the some other targets, then you have to do that. So for that, I will be doing query equal to, let's say I want to read the query equal to df dot write stream. So for batch you have read and write, and for stream you have read stream and write stream. That's the difference. So you have to give write stream. Let's take this. Then dot output mode. Let's say I want an append. And then if I want some more setups like dot format, I want in console. Then this is console. And then finally I have to do dot start. Anyways, as of now, somehow this is having some issue and this is not working. But still I will try for the streaming one as well before doing the debugging. Then I will do query dot await termination. Await termination means this will be keep on running until unless we terminate the job. Because this is streaming, right? Streaming means 24/7 this is going to run. Await termination. Then if it is running fine, then we should be good to get the data in our console, output data. So I will simply comment this out. This is also not required. Simply I want to read. Again, it will fail. This is failing for unable to load net Hadoop library. So I have to take care for that. Otherwise, code wise it is fine. Okay. Some issue is from the environment variable for Hadoop and all, or maybe related to this something else. Anyways, I will debug that offline, and then tomorrow we will see the coding for the batch and for streaming both with some uh, sample logic. I will not keep the complex one. I keep some simple things only to make you understanding. And here, if you have anything, any question, up to this, whatever we discussed, you can let me know. Okay, and today I will not share the exercise for the Kafka. I will simply share that document itself. You can do the setup. You can just test it out, either that is running or not. And even you can write this simple code and you can run in your own system. Make sure that zookeeper and consumer is running, server is running, then it should be working fine. Here, there is no issue with the code wise. Okay, only the issue is with some configuration from a system. That's why I'm getting this issue. In your system, if all good, it should be running fine without any issue. And then we will see some exercises with the streaming and batch. Then I will share exercise for that particular one tomorrow. And again, once this is over, then I would like to share one PySpark real-time project with you people. Okay, so you can explore that and you can try to do that. And for that project, you can take some time, let's say 1 week or 2 week, whatever, but try to do that. Means plan for doing it and not like just, okay, I know this and then I can escape, ignore, not like that. That's not a good practice. Then we will be covering the next part, whatever we have. Okay, fine, all good. Or if anyone has any question or any comment, anything. I guess all good, right? Because no one is talking about that. Okay, only Suleiman and Naresh are there. All good, Naresh?
Yes, Anamika.
Okay. What about you, Suleiman? Any question?
No, Namika, I'm good.
Okay. Okay, fine then. Let's meet tomorrow.
Sure.
Have a good day. Bye.